Good morning, cultists. In our previous episode, we left things off after, honestly, I don't remember because it's been over a week since I last recorded this, so I have no idea what's happening. Although, I think we did spend a lot of time in our capital faffing about and discovering some secret stuff in a well. Yes, magical prison. A mage named Barnerus the Pensive is imprisoned under the Lonely Barrow? The site of my greatest nightmare and tragedy? Okay, by some unknown force. I didn't realize that he was talking about the Lonely Barrow. To get inside, we must defeat 45 monsters. Their lairs will be tagged by a special mark once we discover them. Wait, so did we already kill some of these things, or do I have to go back for them? Do we know where these monsters are? Well, I'm assuming I won't see them in this map. But also, we're waiting for some stuff to happen. We are still waiting for the news from the Rushlight tournament, as well as... Well, we can't enter Pitax yet, I don't think, so we'll have to wait on this as well. Runaway Throne, we'll have to wait on, too. Path of Dreams. That, I believe, is being worked on? Is it? I thought we were, no? Hold on. Easier upgrades, reach forging the sword. Tracking the throne thief. Oh, okay, so we do need to put Mekun on this. Gotcha. What about the other thing? Wasn't there something else? I seem to recall. Other, maybe? Excuse me? Oh yes, so it's this one. Gotcha. And that's also another 60 days. Good grief. Okay, then I guess we will, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll wait a couple of days, wait for the sword to be reforged, and then go deal with that. Yeah. Why not? There we go. Fantastic. So, bring the sword to the Six Bears tribe. Gotcha. That I can do. Hopefully. Unless maybe it requires any complex thinking, in which case we are all doomed. Or any amount of reading, honestly, because, apparently I'm illiterate. Anyways, let's see. Do we need to drop off any gear? Which I maybe should have done in between episodes. Unholy Flail. Well, I think that's for Harem, right? Because he's the Flail Master. You're not into heavy maces, are you? You're into flails, aren't you? Isn't that your fetish? Yes, that is indeed his fetish. His fletish, as it were. Yeah, let's trade that for this, thanks. Attaboy. Primal Hide. No, that one will also drop off, I suppose. Wait, what is that other thing that I saw? Golden Vision? Oh, just illusion stuff. Yeah, not that impressive, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. Drop that off. Drop that off. This one's really light, and I'm gonna keep this in case we need to max out on our crit confirmation stuff. I see. So, pretty good damage reduction there, actually. But I don't know if that necessarily warrants anyone... I suppose if I don't really use this, then maybe the damage reduction would be a not so bad idea. Alright, sure. Unless we should give that to Valerie. Well, no, she's already got the charisma stuff that she needs, so... Okay, I think we're fine. Am I forgetting something? I might be, but that's fine. Unless maybe it's some fast-moving boots or whatever, I suppose. But again, that's also fine. I think I can maybe sell some golden rings or whatever, but you know what? I'm not gonna say it this time. Do we bring Knock Knock and Amiri, or I guess what we'll do is we'll bring Amiri and Akun. Or should I bring Jubilost? Let me actually bring Jubilost this time. Sure. And of course, Lindsay and Tristan. There we go. I think that's good. Unless we want to bring Canera? So, something about a ghost? Right? Is that, Yeah, you know what? We'll go for the buff then. And also the bombings of Jubilost's butthole. What we don't know is how Jubilost exactly makes his bombs. I have a lot of theories, a lot of them involving butt stuff. So I'm assuming that he is somehow bottling up his feces and then turning that into bombs. Because if there's one thing we know about gnomes, it's that their feces is highly volatile, as opposed to the feces of other people being very mild, or I guess non-volatile. Sure, inert, I believe is the scientific word for that. Alright, well, let's go for the Six Bears camp. We will teleport to Kadath, and over to Six Bears camp we go, which will take 3 hours. Sure, why not? Fantastic. Oh, look at us zipping around. Great, absolutely fantastic. Can we make sure that we are fully buffed up before we get our buttholes hoopsiously strangled, please? Just in case someone decides to throw down with me right away without any provocation or conversating, perhaps. I mean, usually people wait for me to open my mouth and for me to say some really stupid shit before they get all upset with me, but I mean, I suppose one good look at my face should be enough to, Okay, well, it appears that maybe some shit is about to go down, so how about we start things off with a nice little, stone skin communal. Thank you. And thankfully we still have the various immunities. Great. If we tussle with this guy, will we need to worry about leg sweeping? I guess we'll find out.
I am yours to command.
What else? Bark skin on various people, so bark skin, let me not forget that.
Right here, my friend.
Tristan, any buffs for you, or from you rather? I think we might be okay.
Any brilliant ideas?
Yes, a lot of brilliant ideas actually. Alright, let's give the bark skin to our important folks here. What? Alright. How about yourself, Jubilost? Or do you not consider yourself important? Alright, I think that's good. Oh, nope. We also should do greater heroism. There you go. And regular heroism for the rest of you chuckleheads. Good, good. Watch this, like, result in no fighting whatsoever. It's just like a friendly conversation. Everyone, you know, has a good chat, gets to learn more about each other, and then we all have a massive orgy with the giant ghost guy. Amiri, you little thief! Mortal fool, interfering in the affairs of eternal beings! It's time to return what was stolen! Oh, shove it! Amiri throws the sword at the ghostly giant, who catches it and gazes upon it, twirling it in his huge palms. Fine work! You surprised me, mortals. Your life is but a breath in the wind, a snowflake in a hurricane, but nevertheless you can at times create something that'll last through the ages. This sword is even finer than the one that was stolen. Who are you? My name is Fionn. Once my brother Keen and I were powerful rulers of the First World. Together we were nearly equal to the eldest, but not quite. Eternal, serene life in our land was not enough for Keen. He wanted more. He wanted to become equal to the eldest and conquer new lands. First, he began to devour our subjects, drawing on their strength, and then he tried to do the same with me. He tried to eat his own brother in the least sexual of ways. Can you believe it? I mean, if he came into my room and he'd be like, "Oh, what are you doing, step bro?" Then, you know, I would have been all fine and we could have just gotten down and anyways, as punishment, I banished his soul into the sword, which later fell into the hands of Amiri. Okay, why do you need the sword? It's because my brother's soul in it, and I like to rub myself with it. Anyways, it's the prison of my beloved okay. It's the prison of my beloved hated brother Keen, the murderer of family and friends, a ruler who dreamed of greater power, but who instead destroyed the people he ruled. You nearly released Keen by breaking the sword, and he may yet free himself if the sword is not sealed. But do not be afraid, mortals. We have here everything for the ritual that will see my brother and the sword forever. Oh! Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that he would want to throw down, but maybe he's actually trying to make sure that his brother doesn't come back and wreck face. Interesting. So, how did the sword end up in Amiri's hands? My brother was very powerful and really horny. When I imprisoned him in the sword for his crimes, I created a very dangerous artifact. With sweet lies, the sword persuaded my servant to plunge it into my body. It drained much of my energy, turning me into this pitiful creature you see before you. A ghost, a shadow of my former greatness. My brother, in turn, used this power to escape into your world, but in this he outwitted even himself. Our strength is linked to the magic of the first world. We are far less powerful here than we are on our home plane. Once here, the sword lost its strength, even its ability to speak. It did not bring happiness to the giant who found it. It did not bring happiness to Amiri, who looted the giant's corpse. Having broken the sword, you nearly freed my brother, but now we should seal it forever. Okay, so why do you haunt the Six Bears tribe? After I was struck down, a treacherous spirit fled with a sword into your world. Powerless as a shadow of myself, I followed it, for I could not allow its prisoner to free himself. I found the body of a giant who once possessed the sword. I found the bodies of barbarians killed by Amiri. I walked invisibly among the tribes, listening to their speech and tracing their thoughts, until I learned of sword's fate. Wait, so was he not a giant before in the first world? Interesting. I demanded that the Six Bears tribe find the thief. This was only fair, for the sword was stolen by one of their own, and I would have returned it. When I would have it returned. If only Amiri listened to me at our first meeting, much trouble could have been avoided. But even immortals cannot rule fate. Everything happened as it happened, and now the sword is in my hands. Okay, so what will you do now? I will not avenge your theft. I never desired revenge. I only wanted to ensure my brother, imprisoned in this blade, would never break free. I once thought returning him to the first world would be sufficient, but now I realize this would not be enough. There's only one way to be sure. I will cast the spell of imprisonment once again, this time on myself. I will place into the sword all my strength, which my poor brother so craved, and thus I shall share eternity with him. The sword will become a common tomb. After that, Amiri, you can keep the sword for yourself, but not before the ritual is over.
Wait, so all these troubles could have been avoided if we simply talked when we first met? That is to say, if someone hadn't started swinging their dick around without a chat? Well done, Amiri. Well done indeed.
Well, screw you, Jubilost, like you've never made mistakes. How dare you? Don't laugh, gnome. In the hands of fate, we are all but toys, both mortals and gods alike. One word said today can create or destroy a kingdom over the course of a century. It has happened before. It will again. Exactly. Thank you. Well, I mean, not exactly, but sure. What happens if you don't seal the sword? My brother will free himself. He is an endless storm. Greedy, cruel, unpredictable. He will do great evil, and he'll start with a myriad entered tribe. He remembers you well, but I cannot see his mind. Perhaps he will seek revenge. Perhaps you will become his plaything. That sounds really nice. Either way, you will not survive the playthinging thing, you know, because he gets really aggressive with the butt play. Anyways, let's begin the ritual. The giant brings the sword to his lips, whispering a spell. A stream of light flows from him into the blade. Already transparent, the ghost becomes barely visible. The end is near. There's almost nothing left of me. I'm the shadow of a shadow. I am dust and ash. My power, my immortality. I give everything to imprison my brother forever. There's only one thing left. It's to rub my dick on it. The giant hands the sword to Amiri. To finish the ritual, the sword must be plunged into the heart of a chieftain. I would give my own heart, but I no longer possess a living body. However, there's another chieftain here. Do this, Amiri, and let eternity come to an end. Nilla comes forward. Fionn spoke truly. Wait, no, that's not her voice. Fionn spoke truly of the threat of his brother's release. I must protect my tribe. Do it, Amiri. I'm ready. Chieftain Akaya. Akaya pushes her away. Step aside, girl. This tribe needs you. Hey, you, evil spirit. A former chieftain is good enough, right? The ghost nods, and Akaya thrusts himself forward. Come, girl. Strike. At least I'm still good for something. Amiri falls back, turning pale. No, I won't do it. She turns to you. What is this? What should I do now? Sacrifice Nilak. It must be done. Sacrifice Akaya. Let him die with honor. I'm also a chieftain. You call me your chief. Sacrifice me. The ghost said he lost his immortality. Let's destroy him once and for all. And when his brother appears, we will deal with him too. I want to know what happens if I offer myself up as sacrifice. I mean, I gotta say, one of my greatest pleasures in life is to watch Fabrosi die in the most heinous of ways. So, yes, let's do it. Sacrifice me. Take my body, Amiri. Take it, and abuse me if you will. Abuse me with your body. Let's rub our bodies anyways. Oh, I was once called, Miri says thoughtfully, then turns to her fellow tribesman. Hey, man, before my exile, when I kicked your butts, you gave me a nickname, remember? Come on, say it out loud. I won't beat you for it this time. The men glance at each other, and one of them hesitantly says, the soft chieftain? Ha, your words, not mine. Hey, yo, Ghostface, you got your chief. With these words, Amiri places the hilt of the sword on the ground before her and throws herself on— What? Did I choose the wrong option? Amiri? No. Such nobility is rare among mortals. It should not be wasted. I still have enough strength for one spell. Okay. Heyo! The ritual is over, brother. I'm coming. Oh. Amiri rises to her feet. She touches her smooth skin through the hole in her bloody clothes, then grips the hilt of her sword. Huh, still alive, ain't I? Amiri's Triumph, reforged ginormous sword. Oh, it's called the Amiri's Triumph now. She turns to her former tribesman. I paid all my debts, live and obeyed Nalak. The barbarian approaches you, a triumphant grin spreading slowly across her face. Well, Chief, we won. Where to next? To the first world? Or right into the abyss? Together we can smash anyone and anywhere. Okay, wow. Alright, well, I was hoping to watch Fabrosi snuff it, but, I guess... Well, good for us, I suppose. Wait, actually, does the heal cost any ingredients? No, it has no reagent requirements, I don't think. Fantastic. Not that that was really necessary, I don't think, but still. Amiri, that was my duty. Enough complaining. Your duty is to take care of these dumbheads. Without you, they won't survive in the south, and you can't go north anymore. I had a blood debt to this tribe. I would not want the daughter of someone I killed to come take their revenge on me. You've paid your debt in full. The whole tribe owes you their lives. Nalak, you did not hesitate to sacrifice yourself to the tribe. This is the act of a true leader. Nalak, sacrificing yourself is foolish sentimentality, unworthy of a ruler. A time of great... I say after I suggested that I be sacrificed myself. A time of great change has come to your tribe. Where are you going to next? Farewell. Well, I guess we'll say some nice things, sure. Thank you. It's an honor for me to hear your praise. Alright, well, a time of great change has come to your tribe. Everything changes? It's foolish to believe that we can hide from the whole world in icy mountains. Oh, we paid dearly for pretending that the time doesn't touch us. I'm afraid the other tribes will pay even more. Alright, so what are you going to do next? Let's go back to Numeria. We are not used to change. Even there, everything seems strange to us, but Numerian Khelids are not so different from the northern ones. We would not survive here in the River Kingdoms, even with their protection. Alright, well, you should know that my condoms are amazing, but sure, farewell. Does not bless you, look after Miri. Akaya? You ruined the tribe, but then you saved it. I guess I'm just a, you know, crotchety old man, sure, why not? Okay, do we have it? Oh, did I actually forget to loot some stuff? It may be that I have perhaps forgotten to loot some stuff. Yes, I have. Warhammer +1. Where would I be in life without that Warhammer +1? I would be approximately 2,000 buckaroonies richer, because that's about how much I spent on my Warhammer 40k Tyranid army. Not that I regret ever having owned the Tyranid army, but, yeah, I guess I ended up selling it, after I didn't have enough time to, dedicate to, Warhammer 40k and all that such, so, yeah. That's fine. I did greatly enjoy my time with Warhammer, so... I would eventually like to get back into it, but, that's gonna be another expensive hobby on top of, you know, other expensive hobbies, so... Maybe... perhaps when I'm not so destitute. Yes, let's go with that. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. Amiri, let me see this ginormous... Ah... 30 to 44 damage, holy crap-oly. Almost better than the Ovenbahn, or whatever. Holy crap. Fantastic. Well, Amiri, Your triumph is, I think, the weapon to go here. And I guess since we're out and about, maybe we should go to, the Tenebrous Depths? I mean, what else would we be doing, though? I guess just wasting time and letting time pass in Rillier, right? Because I don't know if there's anything much to do right now, as it were. Is there? No. Improving cultural development? Is that something that we want to work on in the meantime? Probably not. Oh, celebrity. Alright, let's get Lindsay on this nonsense. And that'll be done in 9 days. Gotcha. I guess then I can maybe just rank something up and then wait for Ekun's technical issue to be done so that we can move on to something else. Right, he's the one that's looking for the stolen throne and all that jazz. Otherwise, yeah, I guess we can maybe check out the Tenebrous Depths. What level are we now? I am currently level 15. I think the max level is 20, so maybe we will be alright in the Tenebrous Depths. Alright, well then let's head towards it. Sure, why not? And we have a pretty good team, as it were, so I think we should be okay. What's the town closest to it? Arkham? Alright, from Arkham, unless, wait, takes about 8 hours from here. From Arkham, it'll take how long? Not 9 hours? Really? Okay, so apparently Arkham is farther away from the Tenebrous Depths than, I guess Kadath. Sure, and I'm looking for more places that we can possibly claim, but I think we've actually claimed all the extraneous resources. How do I know where to find the monsters that have been marked for whatchamacallit? Will it say, or... Huh. I'm assuming it's like these things, like the Hodag Lair, that kind of stuff. 45 monsters, they said, though. I might actually need to look this up, because I don't know if I should have been exploring and stuff before I got to that place, or if I need to re-go to these places, I don't know. But I guess we'll go from Kadath to the Tenebrous Depths then. Save ourselves an hour, why not? Sure. Okay, I think once we get there, though, we might want to rest, because we need, actually, I think we might be able to do Communal Stone Skin. Oh, right, but then we don't have the, heroism stuff either. Damn it. I was hoping that we wouldn't be wasting any time here, but that's fine. And we have some foods and stuff. Yes, we have... Wait, I thought we had more camping supplies. Shit. Alright, well... Actually... Oh, right. Wait, can we even rest downstairs? I forget, but we can just come up here to rest here instead. Okay, so let's not worry too much about whether or not we should be resting or if we have any supplies, etc., etc. Let's start making our way down south or deeper into the Tenebrous Depths, and we'll figure out what we need to do along the way, I guess. All right, well, this should, I think, deposit me at the last floor. We've cleared this area out, yes? I seem to recall us fighting... the Whisper? The Butt Tussler? I forget the name of the, last, boss that we fought. I think it was the Butt Tussler. Possibly. I may be misremembering that with, well, one of my favorite words, tussle, so, and also one of my favorite activities, butt, so maybe not? Oh, so we can't rest here. Okay. Well, that's fine. I think we'll go as far as we can, and then we'll try resting upstairs, I suppose. Sure, why not? As our Smilodon, of course, slides all over the place. Of course, it takes great skill to just slide across water, but I guess our Smilodon is also part Basilisk. Not the kind of Basilisk that turns people into stone or turns people into clones of Katy Perry, but rather Basilisk, you know, the kind of like the actual basilisk that's in the real life, as it were. The lizard that like runs across water, that kind of shit. They actually do exist, in case you're curious. They're called basilisks, but yeah, they don't quite turn people into stone or clones of Katy Perry.
I shall end
Okay, well, speaking of turning people into stone, and Katy Perry, we are now beset by a couple of stone golems, so that's fun. Fabrosi, maybe be a little less enthusiastic, please.
Let us strike as one.
Valerie, go for it. Can we please not die to the stone golem? Whoa, holy crap, holy. All right, Valerie, what part of don't die to the stone golem did you not understand? Good grief, girl. Good grief. Okay, well, I forgot to check the level of that thing.
Requires your attention.
What requires my attention? Oh, that thing's trapped. I see. Okay, anything else that you want to tell me, Amiri? Or, sorry, Valerie? What is this glow? Let me save, and can someone not fail the disarming of this trap, please? Holding my breath. Oh, thank goodness. And we got... Well, I guess we'll take everything, sure. Why not? Whoa! Belt of physical form +6. Holy crap, holy. Who uses that? Belt of physical form. I guess... Jubilost would be the one to take it? Sure. Dexterity and Constitution. Alright, why not? And anyone else? Nope, nothing else in this place. These things seem familiar. I think I actually saw them in the Lonely Barrows, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's see what kind of level we're dealing with the mobs here.
Something interesting.
Alright, so Jubilost, what's your thing, by the way? Trickery 23? Okay.
You can thank me now.
Okay, so that was... Whoa. Rolled a 20. Hot damn, man. Save the good rolls for something else. Jeez. Alright, what about this one? Alright. I guess then maybe we'll be fine for the majority of traps, possibly? Oh, I also forgot to do Stone Skin Communal, by the way.
Require
Oops.
my assistance?
My bad. Let me do that now before I forget again. There you go. All right, Valerie,
I'm listening.
launch yourself towards that autumn golem.
Make an epic pose. I need inspiration.
Is that an autumn golem? I don't understand what an autumn golem is. What level are you, sir? Level 27 plant. A what? A plant? Acidic creature? Aura of thorny despair. Interesting. Okay, well, try not to die as we attack this thing, and I think Fabrosi might want to go for the shattering punch here. Fantastic. Can we loot these things at all? So was that a golem made out of like branches and wood and shit? The fuck is an autumn golem? Whoa, what the fuck is up with these things? Why are there like 5 shields in here? What kind of filthy degenerate goes around stacking 5 tower shields on top of each other? Wait, was that 5? I don't know. Autumn Golem is... I was hoping for flavor text in the Autumn Golem, but I guess not. Great, thanks. Unbelievable. Be that way. Ugh, such a jerk. Okay, let's move on. Alright, we got more dudes, I'm assuming. Valerie, would you like to maybe cuss them out and make fun of their tiny dinguses? Because if there's one thing we... Okay, turns out that maybe the tiny dingus insult wasn't actually necessary. We just needed to show Valerie's pretty face, and then boom, Bob's your monkey's uncle as she gets her face ripped off. Because this guy's now jealous. Alright, can you stop being jealous of Valerie, please? Can you also not kill her? Would that be okay with you, sir? Can you please not kill Valerie? Valerie, can you also not die? Would that be alright with you? There you go, congratulations. You're not gonna die just yet, I don't think. Whoa, Tristan, what the fuck? Wait, why is he getting damaged? Oh, God! Can we bring him back? Damn! Alright, so I get that maybe Tristan got a little bit too close and then just completely got annihilated. Well, I think we might need to reload, considering that our healer and person who's capable of doing resurrections is no longer with us in the land of the living, as it were. Okay, let's try that again, but not fail so badly this time, please.
Becomes distance.
I'm thinking maybe Fabrosi should be the one to
I need inspiration.
do the tanking, as it were. Let's get you guys, let's actually get everyone farther back, because we're only fighting the one dude anyways. Sure. And go for it.
Let us
Right,
walk
folks.
as one.
Jubilost, let's have you start chucking some bombs. Now, oh my god, okay, that may have been a slight mistake on my part. Is there a way to, like, maybe heal Fabrosi from a range, perhaps? Fabrosi, can you not get hit again, please? You mind? I really need you to not die today. Or ever, really. I mean, as interesting as it is to watch you completely snuff it and see the life drain from your eyes, I would prefer if that did not happen today. Not mass cure stuff, please, but rather... Yes, cure critical wounds. Right, Tristan tried to do that without drawing the ire of the golem this time. And Tristan survives to see another day. Possibly. How is this asshole hitting us without even, like, moving? That's insane. Alright, well, he hit like a fucking truck, but we survived somehow. Good grief.
Share your troubles.
Okay, well, I definitely need to heal Fabrosi up a bit more. I do wonder if maybe they should be weak to fire. I would imagine so, right? I mean, if they're like the, what's it? If they're plant-based things, then I'm assuming that they would be weak to fire, but I guess we should maybe experiment. Any secrets over yonder? No? You guys sure about that? Like 100% sure?
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Alright, well, I guess no secrets there, unfortunately. There's gotta be secret here, though, right? I see it. I see it on the map. Has no one not noticed that this is a... Man, you guys all suck. Assuming that's, in fact, discoverable and an actual hidden thingamajig, and not just me talking out of my ass, which, of course, is, you know, par for the course, I guess. Alright, assuming that there aren't any other baddies in here.
We need to try something else. Trail me.
You triggered the trap. Okay, you rolled a 1. Good job, Jubilost. Really, really appreciate that.
Step, step, step.
What exactly did that trap do? You triggered it, right? What if we hadn't failed that, Jubilost? Would that have done something else then? Or what? I don't understand. Maybe if we hadn't failed that, that would have perhaps led to a secret or something? Ugh, Jubilost. I can't believe you've done this. And now Fabrosi's just freaking out because he can't get with the Smilodon, I guess? Sure. Alright, well, I think now would be a good time to end the episode. We'll come back tomorrow, and I guess we'll keep exploring the Tenebris Steps, but let's see, we should be at, what floor are we on? Is this 17? It is 14, as it turns out. Gotcha. And we fought 3 bosses so far, so, okay, so I guess at around, level 16, we'll most likely see our 4th boss. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll do that in our next episode.
We miss all the fun.
Or at least part of it in our next episode. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.